Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to make my version of Jamaican ackee and saltfish patty using puff pastry. So I made this puff pastry about a month ago and I had it in the fridge. I had it in the freezer actually for about a month now, and I decided that I wanted to try the patty using the puff pastry to see how it turned out. And yeah, so what I basically do is get the puff pastry, put it back in the refrigerator so it can come down to dough that is easy to mold. So I just roll the dough out and get it flattened. Then I cut some circles in the center of the dough, and I had my cooked ackee and the saltfish. So you're going to add the filling to one side of the dough, then you're going to fold it over just like this. Afterwards, what I forget to do was to add some egg wash. You could add the egg wash just around the edge inside of the dough to seal the ends of the patty together, right? And then after doing that, you're going to use your fork to seal the edge properly, right? So the egg wash will act like a paste, like a glue, and then the fork to seal in the edge will act like a double layer of protection to seal in the ends of the patty. So once the dough start to rise in the oven, it don't pull out basically, right? So you want to ensure that that is done, and you also want to ensure that once you seal the edge, you're going to make about 2 or 3 slits on the top of the patty. I call this like a patty or a tart type of situation, because this is not the actual dough that you use to make the patty, but I had it in the refrigerator and I wanted to try making a patty or a tart patty, whatever it is, using the puff pastry to see how it turn out. You know that the patty has a more flaky crust, but with this pastry, with this dough, it's not going to give you that flaky crust, right? So I just add 3 slits to the top, so once the dough start to rise in the oven, then the hair can escape easily. And this is how it is looking, guys. Very cute and very neat, right? So we're going to move on and make 2 more patties. So I'm going to make 3 patties in total. If you don't have a pizza roller, you could also use any sharp object like a knife or a fork like I'm using here to clean up the edges and to make the patties very neat and cute, right? And you repeat the same process. You add 3 slits on the top so the air can escape once the dough starts to rise into the oven. And we're going to repeat this process for about 1 more time to make the 3 patties, right? And this is how it is looking. They're looking just the same, right? So we're all done with the 3 ackee and saltfish patties. So what I'm going to do is to pop them into the refrigerator first, then pop them in the oven, allow them to bake for about 30 to 45 minutes. After the first 25 minutes, I had some egg wash and put them back into the oven. Look at that, very good in color. And then I applied the egg wash to them, pop them back in the oven, and allow them to cook until they are done. Guys, this patty that burned up my hand straight from the oven, it did super hot, as you can see. So I grabbed a piece of paper towel and I wanted to show you guys how the inside was looking. It was super moist. The crust have minimal flake. It don't have a lot of flake, right? And it was just absolutely delicious and amazing. So this is my version of Jamaican ackee and the saltfish patty. If you have some puff pastry in your oven and you have some leftover ackee, just toss it into the dough and prepare yourself a easy, delicious, and mouth-watering Jamaican ackee and the saltfish patty. I hope you guys enjoy.